Welcome back to part 3 of my revision series. Today we're talking about the point of revision. What is it really about, and how can you use it effectively to align with your desires? In this video, I'm going to explain why revision is such a powerful tool and why the most important thing is knowing what you want and living from that place right now. Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. I create content to help you shift your assumptions and manifest your greatest desires. So make sure you stick around until the end. I'm going to share some practical insights and examples to help you apply revision to your own life. Now let's get into it. Revision is about rewriting how you experienced the past. It's not about changing the actual events that happened, but about changing the way you interpret and attach meaning to them. Why? Because your assumptions about yourself, others, and the world shapes your reality. Through revision, you are clearing out the emotional attachments, limiting beliefs, and hang-ups that the past may have created, so you can align more easily and more freely with the present and the future that you truly desire. So let's look at an example. Say you're someone who has struggled in relationships. Maybe you've experienced rejection or have been told that you're not lovable, that something's wrong with you. Those experiences may have created attachments to the belief that love is hard or you're not deserving of it. By revising those memories, you can shift the meaning you give them. Instead of replaying those rejected moments, you revise it to reflect being chosen, loved, and cherished. This process helps clear the emotional attachment to past experiences, allowing you to move into the ideal state of someone who is naturally loved and adored. Maybe you desire to be a husband, a wife, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever it is. Do this and it will help you shape your reality to create that now. The same applies to a successful business. If there's a memory of failure or fear of not being good enough, you can revise it. Rather than seeing it as evidence of inadequacy, rewrite it to reflect success, growth, and confidence. By doing this, you clear the emotional baggage that is tied to those past events, and you start stepping into the state of someone who owns a thriving, successful business. Once you shift into the state, you'll notice opportunities and ideas flowing to you, for you, more effortlessly. For greater health, revision can help as well. If you've had past experiences with illness or pain, those memories may have attached you to the belief that your body is weak or unwell. Through revision, you rewrite those memories, rewrite them, to reflect vitality, strength, and energy. You are not changing what happened, but you're clearing the emotional attachment to being unhealthy. And as you live from the end, imagining yourself as healthy, you begin to embody that state of wellness in the present, in the now. Here's the key. Revision clears the attachments and emotional hang-ups of the past so you can step into your ideal state. But what really matters is living from the end result. Ask yourself, what would I feel like? What would I think if it were true that my desire was already mine? Then make that your focus and persist in it. Trust that everything else will fall into place. Everything is always working in your favor. Remember, divine timing. Revision helps you clear out old stories and attachments, but your job is to trust the process. Don't worry about the how or the when. Just live from the state of already having it now, and know that everything is working out for you at the perfect time in the perfect way. So use revision to clear away the emotional baggage of the past, to align with your ideal state, and to live from the end result. Trust that it's done and unfolding exactly as it should. Please also make sure you watch part 1 and part 2 and my other revision videos. I'm going to share an experience with you that happened this morning. As I said in I believe, my second revision video, how you're not going to go looking for traumatic events and go seeking and searching for problems of your past. You're going to allow things to naturally come up and then do the revision and do the imaginal acts, knowing what you want. So today, when I was having my morning coffee, I was pulling some oracle cards and some tarot cards and truly present and focusing on that moment. And some memories came up, some stories that I carried in my past about my family, specifically with my dad. I had this ongoing belief in him not seeing or hearing me or valuing or appreciating my artistic creations and expression as a young girl. And then I realized where that wasn't true, and I was taking on other people's beliefs and rolling with it. And in that moment, I revised how I experienced my childhood with my dad, and I reframed it, and everything shifted in that moment. And I felt so much love and appreciation and gratitude and joy. And I thought, you know what? I have a great dad. I had a great childhood. And that was revision for me. But I remember when I let that story carry me through my life, and I would create these relationships to replay that and to do things recklessly to get attention and people pleasing and all that. But I remember when implies that it's no longer happening now. It's no longer affecting me now. It is behind me. I can choose to pull that up anytime I want and relive it if I want, but why? I revised how I experienced it, and it's changed the emotional, mental charge that it held over me. And you can do the same with anything. I just don't suggest digging up past stuff unless you work with a trauma informed practitioner like myself or someone else and have a safe space to welcome it in and process, because it can be intense when you're letting things come up to the surface that you've repressed, suppressed, shoved down so deeply and ignored and distracted yourself from, which it's okay. It's survival. But now let's move into thriving and living a vibrant, amazing, beautiful life. So remember that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Thank you for listening. Let me know in the comments how revision has helped you, or if you've experienced any shifts from using it. I would love to hear your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences. If you have any questions, I will reply to you directly. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love, guys.